All right. Well, here we go. Live. So it's day 440. Here I come. And today was one of those crazy days. For those that are just tuning in that haven't checked this out yet, I'm committed to doing a Periscope broadcast every day for this entire year. So it's my road to turning 40. I just turned 39 4 days ago, and I am venturing down this path of documenting sort of just thoughts, feelings, part of the adventure as I'm going through a lot of life transitions right now, which is kind of funny because it almost seems like the cliche midlife crisis, but that's not the case. I just actually decided that now is the time to make some changes. My family's on board with me, and I left my career of 18 years in July. My wife left her career in August, and so here we go. Today I was, and for those that aren't aware, I'm a CrossFit coach. I also personal trainer. I've been in the fitness industry 20 years. I've trained in lots of different fitness modalities, but I tend to constantly go back to CrossFit. I love CrossFit. And how do you tell if there's a CrossFitter at a party? Well, they tend to always talk about CrossFit, but I love all forms of fitness. And today during my workout, I push myself. I tend to work out with a lot of the younger guys and the younger gals, and I push myself. I love that group format because it really holds me accountable to my standards, but it's nice to be working out with people that have got a lot of energy. And at 39, I got to tell you, my body doesn't feel the way it did 10 years ago. And I think I'm coming to grips with that. Recovery's not as quick anymore. But also I'm finding that some of the movements that I used to do with ease don't feel as easy. Does age have to affect us when we exercise? I guess, it comes down to a lot of psychology and internally those drivers that we find inside of us. I know for myself, I don't want to use age as an excuse, but I'm definitely finding that some movements, like single-legged squats, even some of the gymnastic movements, I find them a bit more challenging now than I used to. But that's okay. There's workarounds. There's always workarounds. But what about you guys? Anybody out there? What are your thoughts on age and fitness and physicality? Because I guess we have to accept it. As we age, bodies change. And I'm trying to come to grips with that. I am. But I have a personal goal to compete as a masters in the CrossFit Games. So I've still got another year. When I hit 40, I can then compete at the masters level. Right now, I still have to compete with the young guys. And I get my butt handed to me. But I love it. And I'm out there, and I got the best attitude of anybody. So anyways, I'd be curious to hear what your thoughts are on that. So feel free, throw them out anytime. This is just a quick one. Again, for those just tuning in, it is my 40 Here I Come year, and just recently turned 39, and I am going to be periscoping every single day until I'm 40. That's a lot of periscoping. I know, it's crazy. The times haven't been worked out. I've been experimenting with different times. I'm on the Pacific Coast right now, so obviously it's a bit earlier for me, but I know those that are on the East Coast, it's a little bit later. But I hope everyone's doing well. Think about it. Age, fitness, are they hand in hand? Is there a tight correlation? Does it really affect? And I think it all comes down to personal choice and our own personal gusto. I know that for myself, I'm coming to grips and accepting that my body doesn't do what it used to do 10 years ago. It doesn't mean I can't be competitive. I just got to be smarter with how I train now. But I love hearing back any feedback from anybody. Anybody have their thoughts or any resources you want to share on aging athletes? And I'm just coming into my prime. Yeah, I like that. Well, I love it because I look at some Olympians. I also look at, in particular, Ironman athletes. They tend to be peaking in the late 30s to early 40s, which is incredible, to see these top level athletes just rocking it. So it gives me hope. At 39, I feel competitive, but I'm not always competitive, realizing that my body doesn't quite move the way it used to. But it's all about up here, right? Anyways, I hope you all have a great night. Tune in tomorrow for day 5 of 40. Here I come. And what kind of lifting workouts do I do? Oh, I do a lot of CrossFit, but it's not just CrossFit. I do a lot of hiking, some running. I do a lot of outdoor stuff. I'm active every day, but when it comes to training, I tend to do Olympic lifting, as well as some gymnastics stuff, a lot of mobility work. But I love CrossFit from that quick hit sort of idea. But again, I'm open to any forms of fitness. I believe anything that gets you up off your butt and gets you moving, that's a good thing, as long as it's legal and not running away from cops. That's fitness, but a different type of fitness. Very functional, though. But anyways, guys, I got to go. Got to go have some dinner with my family. But have a great night and tune in again. Active all day is the best. Yes, it is. Yeah, later. Talk to you guys tomorrow night.